Hi, everybody, and welcome back. All right, this one's going to be a little bit tougher, but you'll love it. I promise. Years ago, I had an absolutely amazing coach, and he gave me the hardest assignment I think any of my coaches have ever given me. He asked me to write my own eulogy. I thought that was really hard, and I sat down a couple of times and tried and started doing that, and ultimately I did not succeed. I did not finish that assignment. Fast forward a number of years. I should have brought it with me. One of my favorite books of 2020 was a book written by my good friend Jason Hewlett called The Promise to the One. And in that book, at the end of that book, we read that for book club, and I found it to be challenging. My VIPs found it to be challenging because what does Jason ask us to do? Write our own eulogy. Thinking about the life that you want to have lived. How do you want to have lived? What do you want people to say about you when you're no longer here and everything that you've left is your legacy? So I have an idea for you. If you're thinking, oh gosh, that sounds really hard and I can't do that. I haven't been very successful at it either, even though I know it's a beautiful and wonderful exercise. So in this book, The Passion Test, which I've already talked to you about, they have a different approach to the same idea. Think about it as if it were your 100th birthday. So you're still here on the earth to hear about everything that everyone has to say about the life you've lived, the lives you've touched, the legacy that you have created. And I actually have started working on that one because it just doesn't evoke the same visceral knot in my stomach that writing my eulogy did. So maybe try that. Challenging you. This is going to be a tough one, but I want to invite you to carve out some quiet time, maybe an hour. Turn on some music that calms you and makes you happy. For me, that's the Piano Guys. Anything by the Piano Guys, it gets me excited, and it's my thought music and it's my creation music. That and all things Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack, which if I'm really creating, that is my creation music. Find something that speaks to you and take some time to think about the life that you want to leave behind, the legacy you want to leave behind for your family and those that matter the most to you. I know it's kind of tough, but that is your challenge for this segment. So if you feel so inclined, I would love to have you share some of that with me. If not, just let me know that you've done it and we'll allow you to move on to the next segment. But don't cheat. Don't tell us you've done it when you actually haven't, because this really can be very meaningful for you. Just like Stephen Covey said in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, if we begin with the end in mind, we approach things completely differently. I would love to invite you to do that for your whole life as we move forward together. Okay, that's your assignment. Go knock 'em dead.